Hi everybody, this is the end of the week one, beginning of week two video announcement. So what I'm seeing, everyone's doing great so far. It looks like for the most part, almost everybody has been able to access the medical language lab and kind of been able to navigate the FA Davis website and the D2L itself. So a couple of things that I noticed this weekend, and just to kind of answer a couple of the questions that were kind of posed to me over the last few days. One of the questions I always get is, well, why do you have chapters one and two lumped that way, but not include chapter three? Part of the reason why I do it that way is because I don't like to overload you, especially the first week of a summer semester class. This class is normally taught as 16 weeks. Um, but I have 8 weeks to teach it to you. So I just kind of cut it in half. And so I try not to overwhelm you guys too much. And so I do 2 chapters a week, usually for the assignments. But I want to draw your attention that you guys can work ahead as much as you want in terms of medical language lab or the study questions. In fact, I actually encourage you to do that because I get it. There's some weeks that you have more time than other weeks to get some stuff done. So sit down, knock out a couple of assignments, and then get yourself on pace to have a little bit of extra time to study for the exams. So speaking of the exam, the first one is going to be this week. And I just want to kind of show you because the other issue that I also see is that sometimes students, especially if they're new to online learning platforms, is you sometimes struggle navigating two different platforms. And for this course, of course, we have the FA Davis website that you have to navigate, but you also have this D2L course. Now for the D2L course, the only thing that you really have to do is I have a Dropbox for you guys to submit your study questions. Only your study questions need to go in the Dropbox. I can see your medical language lab, okay? So you don't need to submit anything to the Dropbox for medical language lab, but the study questions need to go in there. And the reason why this happens is because John A. Logan recognizes anything from FA Davis as junk or spam. So if you guys are trying to email me those study questions, there's a very good chance that they're going to get lost or just not even reach me at all. And so I create the Dropbox so that you guys have a folder for you to submit your work so that I can see it. And that way, at the end of this 8 weeks, I'm not emailing you asking you where your assignments are because it will all be in a nice little folder. D2L actually creates a folder for each student so that you'll have all of your homework assignments there in that Dropbox for me. So again, you can do a screenshot of your test results or your quiz results, or you can do a download and upload the download in there. I'm perfectly fine with either one of those. I just need to be able to see your score. I got off track there. So where I was going with was the exams. So exam one, so if you're wanting to access this week, you will go under quizzes and it'll pop up just like this. So exam one is going to actually open on June 17th at 12 o'clock in the morning, and it will be open until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Okay. What I want you guys to know about this quiz is that once you open it, you have to take it within, let me look and see how long I've got it set for. You only have, give me a second, guys, 70 minutes. Okay, so you'll have 70 minutes to take the exam. Let's see how many questions are actually on it. Looks like there is 20 from 35, 20. So it looks like there's going to be 60 questions on the exam, okay? So that's not a whole lot in terms of a multiple choice exam. They will all be multiple choice questions. There will not be anything beyond multiple choice. But when you sit down to take the test, make sure that you've allowed yourself plenty of time, that you have a good, strong internet access. And then once everybody has completed the exam, I will post your scores, okay? So when you're done with it, you won't automatically get a score. And I know that's frustrating for a lot of you, but I have a reason for why I do that, okay? So once the exam closes on Sunday night, I'll get up on Monday morning and I will go ahead and enter your grades into the D2L course, okay? I think that answers most of the questions that I had this week. If you guys have anything else that you need to ask me, please feel free to email me. I'm usually pretty good about checking my email. And then otherwise, like I said, I'll look for you guys to continue progressing through your study questions, continue progressing through your medical language lab, and then I'm excited to see how you guys are going to do on this first exam. Okay, again, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will talk to you soon.